Hey everybody, Dave from Trash or Treasure, New Britain, Connecticut, right here. And we're back. It's episode 2. A sequel. And this time, I'm going to try to look into only one camera. I'm really sorry. There will be none of this time. I tried to do something with a second camera, and all it did was confuse me. But I digress. You will learn how awful I am in due time. But if you don't know what we do here, I started a business about 3 or 4 months ago. We are buying, selling, trading, flipping, flopping, picking, you name it, we do it. You want to barter? I'm down. You want to swap? Let's do it. Whatever you want to do, I love to do with all these wonderful things that I buy, sell, and pick and flip. So that's the adventures that we do here, the chronicles, if you will, the misadventures quite frequently. And this episode's kind of indicative of that, because I got to be honest, I ain't feeling too good today. I went to an auction last night. I don't know. We'll see. You can already see one spoiler from the auction, and actually, that's really good. I'm not so down on it. We'll see exactly how bad it really is, because that's what this episode is. This is all just going through all the things that we found at auction last night. I didn't like how much we paid. We paid about $160 with auction dues. That's for everything. But we did buy a lot. Unfortunately, I think I bought a lot of shit. But we'll find out exactly. We're going to go through each item, and you tell me if I did bad or if I did good. Be gentle. In the immortal words of Rusev, bury me gently, brothers and sisters. Bury me gently. And as always, all these items will be on my commerce profile on Facebook, Trash or Treasure, New Britain. Almighty editor in the sky, put my Facebook page on the screen now! Did he do it? I think he did it. Okay. Let's get to all the junk that we found at auction, shall we? First item up for bid. Wow, I just wanted to say that. Oh, wow, I've always wanted to say that. First item we're going to look at that I bought last night is this. Big bruiser. Get out of my way, microphone. It's a bruiser. Big wood. Oh, stop sign. Bruiser. Huge. Wood. Old as hell. Really, really nice. Somebody did some paint work down here. Just they marked something out. But I saw it. I think I got it for 10 or 15. I'd have to look at the books. 10 or 15, which is not bad for this. I think I did really well on it, and I think I should be able to get a good amount out of this. These things are, people love them. People love these things. They like the metal ones fine, especially with the glass. The fractured glass little marble bulbs and stuff on those, but the wood ones they go really well, and this one's got that really strange look to it, very different, kind of odd. I think this is the type of item that has the same thing going for it that detracts from it, and that's its size. It's very big. You gotta have the space for it, and I'm probably not gonna ship it because of how heavy it is, and it is a bruiser, no question there. So that's the first thing that I got. I really liked it a lot. I felt like I was on a good place at the auction at this point. What do you think? Let me know. Item number 2. So we got a bulk lot of jewelry here. And this is what I wanted to get from the auction last night more than anything else, was right here. This stuff. Because it sells well. Now, every so often, you're going to find a really good piece. I've actually found some real pearls in some of these before. I have found some really high-end watches. And I've done okay on these items. But most of the time, you're going to just find really high-end costume jewelry. And costume jewelry really sells. You get $1, $2, $3 a piece for some of this stuff. And it all adds up, and you can do really, really well. And typically, you get these for like $10, $15. I think that's what I paid, was $12.50 or $15. Really well. And this is what I wanted, and I only bought one. And there were so many last night, and it drives me crazy. But here's the part of this episode where I got to be honest with you. You see, we're double dipping right now. As I am recording this episode, I'm actually live on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel. Find it in the description box below. And I'm going to be going through all of this right now soon, very soon. And at the end, I'm going to have this all cataloged. So right around now, there should be a picture on screen of all this cataloged. Let's go to the next item. And here we have item number 3. An old Hendrix bird cage. Now, Hendrix is one of the top makers for bird cages. And these sell. They're very simple. It's got the gilded little look to it, although I do not think any of it is gilded at all. But it's just a very nice, old, vintage, well-known maker bird cage. There's also a couple of crystal feeding troughs in there as well, or glass. Look very nice in there too. So this is a nice little set. I should be able to get $35 to $50 for this, I think. Maybe a little bit more. And as stupid as it might look, the fact that it has this little hanger on there is huge. Hello. Hello, you came right off. The fact that it's got the little hanger there, it's huge. It really is. It's massive. I also just noticed a little damage on the right side that might take away from the piece a little bit. But a repair, I can probably do it myself. Not a huge deal. I liked it. Actually, this was the first thing that I bought. And I think I paid $10 for it. I was like, you know, that's worth a tenner. Taking a shot. I should get somewhere between 35 and 50, I would think. Hi, welcome to the part of the video where I show you my stupidest buy of the day. Well, I have another thing too, but we'll get to that another time. I don't know why. I saw it. It was the second thing I bought. It's in really nice condition aside from a couple little dings, but these things always have a little bit of condition issues. Some people like to buy them to go into their yard. I think this one will probably fit into that category. It's a nice sprayer. It's a bug sprayer. You can put water in it. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. I don't know why. I kind of dug it. The blue striping, the advertising piece, I kind of dug it. And I think I just got out of myself on this one. But it will sell $15, $20, maybe. Maybe a little more. I'm going to see what happens with it. But it's not the worst thing in the world, is my point. And having and I'm going to have to go lesson here just to make myself feel better, but having a diverse inventory when you're doing it on your own and you're doing things 100% by yourself and you're walking it to the post office, you don't have a car, these are the type of things that you kind of have to do to compete because you're not going to be able to buy as much as everybody else. So you have to keep your inventory really eclectic. Or at least that's what us eclectic people say. So sprayer, I don't know what you guys think. What do you think on this one? Let me know in the comment section. So I was looking over at my pile last night throughout the auction, and I was just not happy with it at all. Not even a little bit. I was just getting more and more disheartened. And then I saw the Hess trucks come up, and I knew it was an easy win. I got all 3 of these for $15. That's $5 a truck. These things go between 10 and 15 with regularity. Off season is tricky. These sell more in the holiday season, and now we are at the end of it. Posting them now, I might get lucky and be able to snag 15 a piece. Maybe. I can probably lot them up and do, well, if I lot them up, I'm probably going to have to do them for 25. But I'm still making money at that. You just got to ship them and stuff. So they will sell. These are just a guaranteed double up almost 100% of the time because you will sell them. You know, so I got them just kind of to get into the win column, or at least that's how I felt last night. I needed a win. I really needed something that I knew that I would not go backwards on. And this is something that I should not go backwards on. They're nice trucks, all 3 of them. All new in box too. I already checked them. Perfect. Okay, real quick. I did buy a table and I had to Uber this home from the auction. Yeah, it was not, well, luckily it was a small table. I'm not going to go drag the table into this room. Almighty editor in the sky used the picture that I provided to show us all the table. As you can see, it's foldable. It's really nice. You can put it anywhere. It's a really cool table. This is exactly the type of stuff that'll sell quick. I bought it for $22. I wanted it for $15. I just chose not to let it go. Sometimes that happens. I might be able to get $40 for it. Maybe. I think so. Possibly up to $50. If one of my boys come over and sees it, because I know a couple people who are looking for a table just like that, $50 is not out of pocket. It is an antique. It is vintage. It does have a lot of age to it. It's a nice table, and it's in really, 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 really good condition as well. So can't really beat it. It's solid. It's a good one. So I think $50. $30 is probably what I would take for it at the end of the day if it sits for a while. $30. I make $5. I'll take it. That's trash or treasure, baby. That's trash or treasure. Okay, so a little something about me. I'm fascinated with money. I love it. I mean, I don't have any of it myself. That's what I'm doing all this work for. But I love ephemera. I love paper money. I love coins. So I did buy 2 lots of bills. And honestly, I should lose my ass on this. I should have lost my ass on this. I really should have. Did not buy well on these. These were all silver certificates. And I'm going to put this one to the side for a moment. All the rest of them are 1957, and they're all written on. One's just 1957. The rest of them are like 1957 A's. Nothing special. Lucky to get $3 a piece for them if someone wants them. Now, the reason why this turned out to not be a bad one, edition right here, 1935 G. Now, this in this condition, which is pretty good. There is a bent corner here, but the corner's still there, so that can be fixed. It's in circulated condition, obviously, but still pretty good condition, I would say. 15 to 20 bucks. So I should get that out of this. I'm gonna take 10 for it because I want to get out of that. I do not want to sit on this long. If someone wants to pay 10 for it, I have no problem with it. We're not even gonna cut because I got something that I really feel like I messed up on. I think I paid 15 for this, and I really don't know why. It's a whole bunch of V-nickels. I thought I saw some other stuff. There's some barber coins in here that are from 1905. If I get a couple that are really nice condition, and I think there's a lot of worn ones, I can lot them up. If I can get 5 to 6 really, really good ones, I can then make small lots. Because I got 50 coins, I'd say. And if I can make 5 lots of 10 coins and have one really nice one as the center head, I should sell each one of them for upwards of $5. Should. Okay, so every so often at auctions, you're going to find pieces that you're going to identify in the preview as something that if it goes low enough, you're going to take a chance on it. Now, one thing about this auction group that I have been going to that I've noticed, they do a lot of African art, and they've had a lot of huge scores from certain collections. Now, I was paying attention throughout the night, and there was a lot of indifference and a lot of, I wish I would have bought different. I wish I could redo last night. I really do. Because there was so much that was just getting passed on, and people weren't buying stuff. Now, all the African stuff did go. And this one was about to be passed on, and I decided for $5, let's take a chance at something that I know is authentic, came out of a museum, came out of an African art museum where other pieces of this collection have sold for serious money. I have the information of what collection it came out of, so that's all going to go into the research that I have to do on this. It's a really, really, really nice tribal mask. Now, I happen to have a friend of mine. I've told you about Hippie Jill in the past, and this is a very important part of this game, is having people that can help you identify this stuff. And this woman went to Africa and married a tribesman. So she has a little bit of authority, at least when it comes to identifying things like this. And she said it looked amazing. She wants to get her hands on it and really take a look at it and see what we got. But the wood is incredible. Somebody did throw some staples in the back, which I'm not thrilled with. I just noticed that now. The hair is amazing. This thing is just great. This is beautiful. Almost just wave-like, look like the water. This is all divoted in like it was hammered almost. This is really, really nice. The ornateness on the front. It's a great piece. I'm going to do a lot of research into this, but I think I can get a few $100 out of it at the end of the day. I may end up going, it could end up being a small knick-knack curio decorator piece, but the one thing I knew, I wasn't going to get hurt at $5. And these are the type of things you just take a chance on. And I decided to go ahead and do that with this. What do you think? And if you know something about it, maybe you can help me identify it. That'd be fantastic. I'd love to know as much about this as humanly possible. What do you think? And what do you think of everything that we picked? I think we've done pretty well on this one. despite my own trepidation, and I am trepidatious about all this stuff. I don't know if I have any guaranteed easy home run sellers. Everything I think that I bought is going to take a little bit of time. We'll see. But I think I bought good. I think I got nice eclectic pieces to really help just fill out this inventory in an interesting standout way. And that's what you need to do when you're a startup business like this. If you're not going to go into the full grind of micro money, like really grinding out the dollars, and you're going to go in a more picking type direction, which for right now, that's what I'm doing. You got to go eclectic. You got to get the things you know are going to sell. You got to get those everyday bread and butter items, but you got to take chances too. And I think I did that with this. So let me know what you guys think. This was episode 2. Also, give some love to the editor of this episode, Fake Ass Fajiki. Good longtime friend of the channel. Want to take a chance at editing, and let's see what he did. Give him your praise.
I am so powerful. My mind, it amazes me sometimes.
Make sure you go check out everything that we found today over on Trash or Treasure New Britain on Facebook, where you can find all of my items for sale. Check me out on Twitter at Trash Treasure NB, where I'm posting things about everything that's going on with Trash or Treasure as well. If you have any questions, comment section, DM me, hit me up. I want to help people. And if you have any collab opportunities, I'm always open to them. Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one. Trash or Treasure, pick a Dave out.